What's that?
I'm blowing off the cobwebs on this channel because
Oh, right,
it's been
yeah.
about 25 years.
Get that dust away. Oh, we're back.
Wow.
This feels good.
Welcome back to another Juicy Reacts. It's been a very long time coming. We have had busy lives. We've had a baby, I think, since we last filmed a video on this channel.
Yes, we've had a baby. We've moved countries.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of travelling.
Happened.
There's been a lot. So if you're still here, if you're still subscribed, if you're watching this video right now, thanks for coming back. Welcome to the grand return.
The grand return of Juicy Reacts.
It's been on our to-do list for, well,
several years.
Let's admit it's been years on this channel.
But finally we've made some time. We put some time aside. We said, let's just do it. Let's just sit down, film one video today and get back into the swing of it. So welcome back.
We have a fire now as well.
We have a fire. I don't think we've remembered how to film these videos. We're both being incredibly awkward,
it is.
but it's
and if
fine.
you're new around here and you're thinking, why are you rambling on? Just get on with the reaction video. We are going to get straight in.
Worry, guys.
You guys have been amazing. We have not stopped, even though we stopped uploading on this channel, we have not stopped receiving recommendations for reactions.
Yes.
So we have a lot of videos to go through, which I'm very excited about. I've missed this channel a lot.
I've missed the channel a lot as well.
It's a lot of fun.
If you've got any reaction recommendations, please head over to our Instagrams. They're on the screen right now and you can send us a little DM there. And if you want to see what we've been up to in real time, feel free to check out our other main YouTube channel, The Juicy Vlog, for loads of travel vlogs. But anyway, as you guys know in these videos, we never pre-watch, we never have any idea what we're about to see.
No.
We literally press a space bar on the laptop in front of us with you guys and we're gonna see what this is about. We've got a title, that's it. We've got, what do Filipinos look like to foreigners? No idea. No idea what this is about. No idea what the angle is. Is it a vlog? Is it a video? I don't know what it is.
Okay.
So we're gonna find out together.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Oh my goodness.
Here we go. We're back. We're back, baby.
Right.
3, 2, 1.
Filipinos are very pretty and handsome.
Oh,
Do you know who she is?
is it her video?
I don't know.
Okay.
When you search the term Filipinos on Google, this is
Yep.
what you see. This, and this,
Bruno Mars.
and this. And even
That was
this.
hard as well, I think.
But he isn't Filipino. Filipinos just like him. When you watch television in the Philippines, you see Filipinos as this, or this, or this, or even this. But to the people who've met Filipinos all around the world, what do Filipinos look like?
Hi everyone, my
Interesting
name is
angle
Natty
for a
and I come from
video.
Thailand.
Yeah.
From my perspective, from my personal encounters with meeting Filipinos and having Filipino friends, all I can say is that Filipinos are very diverse. And some might disagree, some might agree. I have mistaken Filipinos for Thai people before, especially with women. Not so much as men, but with women, sometimes it's very difficult to tell the difference. But then, you know, once they say, oh no, they're Filipino, I'm like, okay, now I see. Yes, of course you are. I think that's just me, I don't know, being ignorant and me thinking,
I've never thought about
this person
it.
looks South
But then if you
Asian,
think of English people,
Thai. As I
they
met
look
more
so different.
Filipinos, I realized,
Yeah.
Like
oh,
so different. You can get so
Filipinos
many
are
different
just like
looking
Thai
people.
You know, they have
That's the same
darker
everywhere.
skin
Yeah.
tones, they have lighter skin tones, more look East Asian, more look Southeast Asian. It's a mix and everyone is very unique in the way they look, from my perspective, of course.
Hi guys, my name is Madeline Mousy. I'm
For me,
originally
it's
from Ghana,
easier to
but I
do
live
on
here
accent.
in the UK.
Yeah,
So if I hear someone
guys,
not in the Philippines, like Filipino, I'm like,
it's
Filipino
my science.
I'm
It's
pretty
just
sure
me
everyone-
and my
Yeah, yeah.
brain. But I feel like if you're from a place, you're able to identify people from the same place easier than people who are outside of the place. You know? So if you're from the Philippines, you're able
but
to
not
identify
really,
other
like-
people from the Philippines as compared to people who are not from the
maybe,
Philippines.
like, we could
Okay.
probably
No, I
tell
don't.
someone's Filipino more than our family could, maybe, because we spend so much time there.
Maybe,
One of
but
my
like for
friends
English
has curly
people,
hair.
I don't
Another
know.
one has
Like if you
straight
saw
hair.
an English
One
person
has,
and an American
more olive tone
person.
skin. Another
We're
one
going to
has
comment that
lighter
you're talking
skin
over
tone.
video.
Sorry.
I look like I'm from the Matrix doing the red pill, blue pill, but you get my point. Like, I believe that no people, no place, no country is a monolith. People look different. But I also think that if I'm not from the Philippines, maybe I'm not able to identify more common traits or features. But I would just like to make the point that even if you don't have these common denominator features, it doesn't invalidate your identity as someone from the Philippines. It doesn't invalidate where you're from. In my life, all I've seen is diversity when it comes to people from the Philippines. We look on this channel and we see that to me, everyone looks different, but they're all from the Philippines, and that's the beautiful human experience. And yeah, that's all I got. So yeah, thank you. Bye.
Crazy that every human's
Hello,
unique.
I'm Shuhei from Japan.
Yeah, I know.
Filipinos as a people,
It's mad.
just like it's not diverse. Maybe it's just because of my lack of knowledge, but
Not
for me,
diverse.
Filipinos in other countries around Philippines, they have common features people
That's
from there.
interesting because the first person said it's very diverse.
His opinion's opposite.
I think they're diverse.
I'm from Egypt.
If I had to pick
There's a
diverse
lot
or not
of
diverse,
different looking people there.
yeah,
I've
like
met
any
a lot of
country.
Filipinos. In my opinion, Filipinos have a lot in common in general, either in their face features, their skin tones, even in their morals. They're interconnected people. Like rarely if you find a Filipino have a darker skin tone or brighter skin tone, they all have the same skin tone in my opinion. Also for their eye shape,
I think there's a
their
big
nose.
variation.
Mostly they
And
look
maybe
alike.
depending on
Sometimes
which
I
area you're
have
from, I
hard
don't
time
know.
differentiating between a Filipino and an Indonesian because they look really alike. But in general, in my opinion, I find Filipinos have a lot in common. Even in their morals, they're so friendly and kind. It's a rare thing to find a Filipino frowning in your face or not trying to
If
help.
they're smiling,
Hi
they're
there, my
Filipino.
name is Fernanda,
True.
and
I think it'd be
originally
easier
from
to
Mexico,
tell
but
from
I
someone's
live
morals,
in
personality
Canada.
that they're
I guess to
Filipino
start, I
than
would
their
say
look.
that I've been
Yes.
very lucky for the past few years. I've met amazing Filipino folks, or half Filipino folks here in Canada, and hands down, they are some of the most creative and hardworking people that I've had the pleasure of knowing. That in mind, I guess it's difficult for me to talk about physical traits because I'm very aware that it does really vary on the person, specifically because I've met people who might be half Filipino, half black, or, you know, have different just features to what I might have associated in the past to Filipino, like, you know, the darker hair and darker eyes. But nowadays, I think, again, because of the people that I've had the pleasure of knowing, I'm very aware that Filipino culture and race is not monolith, it's not homogeneous, and it's actually quite diverse.
Hello, it's me again. I'm Anthony. As I'm living in Macau,
I haven't seen him
there
yet.
are a lot of
Me again.
Me again.
here.
Popping up.
So during my observation, they are sharing some common feature, similar skin tone. For example, a housekeeper is a Filipino and her skin tone is a little bit darker than Lebanese. But whatever, for me, she just looked like the same as everyone in Macau.
I wonder what this was
so
made
we won't
for.
see her as a
Yeah.
different.
Like-
Thank you. Bye.
Hi, we are Elgimori couple. We
There's
are
a lot
an
of different
international
people
couple
interviewed
living
here.
in Korea. I'm
Yeah,
half Greek,
with the
half
same
Ukrainian.
Well, I think it's
question.
for the video.
We
I
have
think it's
a
just a
for
channel
this
that
video.
has like
and a
that is
couple
a
of
title
Instagrams,
and
so
that's
please
the video.
check us out. And now to the point. What is, in your opinion, when you think about Filipino people, how do they look like?
The people from Philippines look cute because they have big eyes.
She's like,
and
cute,
when
huh?
I travel
Right,
to
cut the cameras.
Yeah.
You weren't supposed to say that.
because like I thought like Filipino looks like more like different.
Then Koreans.
Yeah. But some people look like Korean.
Oh, some
That's
people
assuming
have
they're a couple,
similar
but she has
characteristics
her
to
arm
Korean
around it.
people.
So
I think they're a
didn't know
couple.
I'm just
that.
assuming.
Since you've traveled, I guess you know. Well, in my opinion, just from the Filipinos
So,
I've
which
met
ones
and
were
I've
cute,
seen
eh?
in my
Which
life,
ones?
I don't have a really stereotypical view of them, but I believe that they have some of the most healthy and beautiful and voluminous hair in the world. Like, can't relate.
Hair.
Yeah.
Interesting. Never thought about
They,
hair.
like, their
True.
hairline is amazing. They don't lose hair.
Hairline.
Just, yeah. And like men are fine. Like, they have really thick eyebrows and it's really nice. But like the women, man, like they're gorgeous. I think they're some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, I think so. They have good.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, their
You agree?
skin,
do you?
like, they have
Which
no
ones?
acne. Like, their skin is just like it's flawless.
True.
And I think they're
Nice skin.
really, really creative and really positive, and that makes them really amazing creators or influencers. And
they understand.
they're really
well,
outgoing,
yeah.
really outgoing and really open-minded and
It's true.
super creative. That's just our opinion, though. It doesn't mean everyone is like that, of course.
Hello, my name is Alina. I'm half German and half
She was at the
Spanish.
start.
Yeah.
And you can find me on TikTok and on Instagram. I have a few Filipino
Oh, get that
friends,
plug in.
and
I love the
they
plugs.
always
Yeah,
look
why
like
not?
the
I'd do
Asian
that.
version of a Hispanic person, like darker skin, full lips, a little bit Asian features, eyes, and dark hair. For me, it's very beautiful. I love the tanned look, So when I think about a Filipino person, I think about a tanned Asian person with a lot of European Latin vibes. Yes, that's it. That's it. Filipino.
Interesting. Okay.
Are very pretty and handsome. Like all my friends from the Philippines.
She's a big fan.
are gorgeous.
Hello, my name is Ariel. I'm from Singapore. So growing up in Singapore, I've interacted with a lot of multicultural people, so a lot of people from various parts in Southeast Asia. I've obviously met a lot of Filipino people. So a lot of them, to me, I can easily distinguish where they're from. I can kind of distinguish if someone is Filipino, if someone's from Cambodia, or Laos.
She's
or
grown up around
Indonesia.
different
But
people.
in general, there are some traits that I would say are quite telling if a person's Filipino. Firstly, in my opinion, I think Filipino people have very dark hair, so they have very dark eyebrows, very dark, typically black or dark brown, and they also have very thick eyebrows and thick hair. So that's one of the physical traits that I use to distinguish. The second thing is that obviously because we're in Southeast Asia, a lot of people are quite tan, and a lot of Filipino people I've met are quite tan as well. They also have more distinct features that I would generally pinpoint as Filipino physical traits. So a lot of Filipino people that I've met have a rounder kind of heart-shaped face, where it's rounder at the top and pointier at the bottom. So
Actually,
they have
really
very
kind of
sharp
detailed.
chins and
Yeah,
very
that's so
round
specific.
faces.
I couldn't be that
A lot of
specific. I
Filipinos
feel like
also
every
kind
country
of
has so much
have
diversity
faces
that
with
it would be
more
hard for
button
me to give
noses,
specific
less of a high
features.
nose
Heart-shaped
bridge, but more
face.
button
Yeah.
noses. But I think one of
I'm
the
really going to
most
look out for that
common
now that she
signs
said
is
Yeah,
that.
I've never thought
I've
about
never
that,
thought about
ever.
it.
they have quite Eurocentric features. So typically when I see an Asian person, but also they don't look completely Asian, I would kind of second guess. And a lot of them that I've encountered happen to be Filipino.
Hi, I'm Sari. I'm from
Interesting.
Indonesia. To me, Filipinos look like us Indonesian. I feel that we have quite many similarities in terms of a skin tone, facial features, and also body size, eyes type. We have a thin
Body
eyes,
size.
and probably because
That's so
we
interesting.
came
Like,
from
I never
Asian
would think to
and the
be that
Philippines is
specific.
next to
Yeah.
Indonesia, we're best
Okay.
neighbor, and probably we have the
Well, I
same
do feel tall
weather
in the
and
Philippines.
temperature.
Height, yeah,
I think
so.
people are
And
shorter
also,
generally.
it's not only that.
But
But that's
there
in a
are
lot of
exceptions.
countries in Asia. I
Whenever
would like that
I'm
though.
talking to them, I
True.
feel that I'm talking to my fellow Indonesian because
But then
we
I'm
just
tall
have
in
the
England.
same sense
I'm
of
tall here.
joke.
Yeah.
Whenever we pull off a joke, we just get it instantly. Filipino likes to laugh a lot, similar to us. We just like to smile, and in the middle of the conversation, it's just like Filipino things and also our things. Filipino and Indonesia, I think quite many similarities, not only in the physical look but also personality-wise.
Just like our foreign friends, we Filipinos still have a divided opinion on what a Filipino truly
Yeah, what
looks
do
like.
Filipinos
To some,
feel
Philippines
like?
is a diverse race highlighting the ethnic diversity of the Philippines with naturally Kayumangi Filipinos, beautifully darker Negritos, lighter-skinned groups such as the Mestizos and Filipino Chinese, and many more groups with distinct features that encompass a
True, there's
single
a
race.
lot of
To other
differences actually,
kababayans
aren't
of
there?
ours, being Filipino is defined by having big double-lidded eyes, brown Kayumangi skin, and noses which are labeled as pango, which isn't really something to be ashamed of. In
What is that?
fact,
I don't know
it's
what that means.
often heard in a number of Filipino songs.
Oh, careful with the copyright there. Not too much. Stop it there.
Media,
4
and
seconds,
even
yeah.
books for school kids tackling the Filipino identity, which all equate to the idea of a homogeneous physical appearance of Filipinos. However, if we were to say that the Philippines is a truly diverse country such as the United States, Brazil, or Singapore, we must then question why the term Pilipinong Pilipino, which is roughly translated to very Filipino, exists to describe the appearance of your average one. If we look into this map
Very
by the Harvard
Filipino.
Institute for
Okay.
Economic Research created in 2002, we can see that
We're
the
getting
Philippines
scientific.
apparently isn't as diverse as our neighbors such as Indonesia, Thailand, and Malaysia to name a few. But we also aren't as ethnically homogenous as Japan or South Korea, which are the most homogenous in Harvard's study. If we were to
Very
look at the
interesting.
closest
It
census
is,
of the
isn't it?
Philippines
Harvard
at that
studies
time,
on this
an
stuff.
overwhelming majority of 95% of the
YouTube
Philippine
videos.
population in
Yeah.
the year 2000 were of ethnic Filipinos.
More to our
A
level.
term
Yes.
that was used to
I'm
describe
struggling
the
with some of these
ethno-linguistic
words,
groups
but-
descending from Austronesian-speaking migrants, such as the Tagalogs, Cebuanos, Lumads, and the like. The most significant foreign ethnic minority at that time were the Chinese Filipinos, followed by the mixed mestizos. However, it's important to remember that ethnicity, like race, is a social construct, which simply means that it was made by people to supposedly make sense of things we find difficult to understand. So next time a foreigner says that a Filipino celebrity, or even people like you and me, either don't look Filipino or look very Filipino, remember that a Filipino can look like this, and a majority of us still look like this. But in the end, we're all simply, beautifully, and wonderfully Filipino.
Oh, nice ending. Yeah.
Cool.
So
Enjoyed that.
that is interesting because part of me is like, well, one, it's very, very interesting to talk about humans in general, and
Yes.
that's what people do. But then I'm like, what's the point? No, like,
George, why do you always do this? You always
No,
go so deep to the
what's
point
like-
of things that aren't point. What?
one, it doesn't matter what different people look like. I get that it's interesting and see different people's opinions and
Yeah.
stuff, but I'm kind of like, what was the purpose of that study? What does it achieve? I don't know. It's just,
George, like it's like So sad.
No,
It's
no,
interesting.
no. I get that it's interesting.
Okay.
I'm just kind of like, I guess it is interesting. It was interesting to hear what different people think of different people.
Even if the answer is that everyone looks very different and it's diverse, it's still interesting to have that conversation and to dive into it and see what people's opinions are.
I'm just so far away of thinking about people's looks.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't.
True.
I just like I said before, like I could tell more easily by accent or personality.
Yeah, that's true. It's a nice way to look at it as well, I think.
Yeah, I suppose so. I guess because then you don't want to get into judgmental, because the world can be very judgmental of people's looks, people's appearance, and that's just, I guess that happens all the time in all around the world. Yeah, but cool. First one back.
Hope
Thank
you guys
so
enjoyed
much for
watching. And also, we sometimes have comments that say like, stop talking.
Yeah, can you guys stop talking and just watch the video?
It makes us laugh because like, I guess these videos are reaction videos and we're reacting to it. So are we supposed to watch the whole thing and then speak at the end? Like, are we doing this wrong?
We prefer to watch it with you, talk a little bit here and there.
And then have a debrief at the end.
It's also way easier to edit.
True.
But guys, we are back, so please do get on our Instagrams.
Yes.
Send us videos that you want us to react to. We must have missed so much stuff going on.
Yeah.
And I remember when we used to do this channel, so much cool stuff. We learned loads of stuff. We found out new things. Like the stuff we did with the singers and celebrities.
We learned a lot.
We got plunged into a whole new world for us.
Yeah.
So.
And you guys know, like, we love reacting to videos about the Philippines because it was our home for so many years. We've still got our place out there, and we've been there so many times. We go there like a lot with our son. Our son's been there 3 times. Our baby boy's been to the Philippines 3 times. So like, we love being here, but also like talking about it. It's just like a fun little thing.
There's a strong connection, and we know you guys hopefully still love these videos.
Still enjoy,
thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new. Give it a thumbs up. Let's get this channel back on the road, and we'll see you in the next one. We're going to film another one straight away, I think.
Are we going to go for it now?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay.
Why not? We'll see you in the next one very, very soon.
Bye.